Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I am currently sitting here once again with the love of my life. How are you doing?
I'm good, but I woke
really
up today, you guys, and I have this pimple that's on my face.
Yeah. No, I had one here yesterday. Oh my god, it was so big. I have not had a pimple that got like a big whitehead in a good long while.
Girl,
I was kind of happy about it though.
I rolled over
popping pimples.
I rolled over in the bed and I looked over and I was like, "Woo!" Looking at him, and this morning I rolled over and he looked at me and was like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
Girl, it's
trying
bad.
to shade me. A witch.
It's not shade if it's true.
So the first person that I want to talk about is Meredith Duxbury, and we have not talked about her in a good long while. Why are you laughing?
What'd she do now, girl?
Meredith Duxbury is getting, it's a little bit, it's petty drama. It is, and I thought it was petty when I saw it on Twitter. I also saw it on Reddit. She's getting called out right now because you know she became like famous and blew up on TikTok because of how much makeup she put on.
The ridiculous amount of shit that she puts on her face.
It was like, what, like 20 pumps of foundation or something. People are calling her out because now that she's gone more of like the fashion like modeling route, which, can I just say this, out of all the influencers that are out there right now, Meredith Duxbury makes sense to be on a runway. She has that look.
She does have the
like
look.
Everything about her says like high fashion model. So good for her. Good for her. But the reason that she's getting called out is because she's not doing the 20-some pumps anymore.
You know why? Because
she's doing minimal.
She knew that it was a gimmick. She knew that it would get people talking. She already accomplished what she set out to accomplish. So why would she continue it? Why would she?
Well, she's probably going to castings too, and you have to go on there like fresh face.
Casting couches or castings?
No, that she's going to castings. She's gonna get those gigs.
Well, good for her. I mean, you know, she was showing that black card off a couple months ago. She must be making some kind of money.
Showing off her black card to buy Physicians Formula, the one item from CVS, and she's like, ding, ding, ding.
I don't blame her. I'd stunt like that too. Shit. What I want to know is if Mikayla Nogueira will follow suit. Is she gonna get rid of the stop and Kim Kardashian and all that stuff? Do you think she's gonna get away from what really made her famous? Because, you know, Mikayla wasn't really famous, or she wasn't even popping on TikTok, as she likes to call it, back when she first started, because she was doing the, oh, hi, this is Maybelline, but now she's like, hi, this is Maybelline.
Can I just let you guys know that I was watching some of Mikayla's TikToks yesterday, and her laugh, I don't know if it's a real laugh, I don't know if it's just for show and she's doing it for the camera, but when she goes, oh, I lose it. Like, it is the funniest thing to me.
And look at this makeup bag.
You know, Mikayla, if anything, she is a good meme, because the whole Kim Kardashian thing, what was the other thing with the purse?
The makeup bag.
The makeup bag.
Makeup bag. That's one of my favorite
funny.
ones.
I will give her that. I like her in that regard.
She capitalizes on it. Your tongue is really red.
Is it? It's because I've been drinking
I saw a TikTok the other day, because after we were talking about like the red lakes because of Jeffree and James makeup.
Baby, those red
Somebody
lakes.
was like, my dad found a suspicious bag of red 40 in his garage, and it was like in powder form, put it into her milk, and then she drank it, and she's like, I'm gonna see if there's any like side effects to this. I'll let you guys know.
My dad gave me this sketchy bag of red 40 that he found in his basement. So today I'm gonna be eating it. He said it stains really bad, so I am putting on gloves. The bag of red 40 is zip tied. Also, I'm not gonna tell you why my dad has red 40 in his basement, because I think it's funnier if I don't. Technically, I'm gonna drink it, so he said all you need is a pinch. So I'm gonna use a spoonful. I'm using milk. This much. I'm doing this for scientific purposes. And really quickly, shit. Just gonna clean this up. It just looks like brown powder until you get it wet. I understand my dad's warnings now. Oh my God, it doesn't seem like it's on your counters, but it is. All right. There we go. Am I gonna die? I'm gonna drink this and let you guys know if I have any side effects. I imagine this is like eating 400 bags of hot Cheetos, you know? Cheers. I mean, it just tastes like milk. My tongue is red. Other than that, I don't think it did anything, and I don't feel any different. And also, I think that, if anything, it gave me a little bit of energy.
Her whole mouth was stained. I can only imagine like what her shit and piss looked like.
Oh my God.
She was doing
you know how Gatorade, if you drink like Gatorade too much, it'll turn your poop colors? Oh, That probably looked like a bloodbath.
I never saw the follow-up to that, so I don't know if she's okay. So the next thing that I want to talk about is Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake, because the world was shocked yesterday because Britney Spears has that memoir coming out, The Woman in Me. I think it comes out on the 24th. I have the Audible version that's going to be downloaded.
We're getting a hardcover.
It's being narrated by Michelle Williams.
She sounds like Britney.
Not from Destiny's Child. The other one. But I want to go to Barnes & Noble and I want to actually get like a physical copy of it because I heard that this book is going to actually be like really good.
I'm going to read it.
Like it was supposed to be like there was a bunch that was taken out of it and it went down a bunch of pages, but now those pages have been added again. And Justin Timberlake is apparently very worried about what's going to come out in this book.
Well, you know, allegedly, I think it was last year when she said that she was going to launch this book and have it written and all that stuff. He allegedly sent her cease and desist letters.
And I heard Colin Farrell.
Yeah, well, I don't know about him, but I know that Jessica Biel is also saying that they wish that the past could be the past and that people could just move on. Girl, why? Because it didn't happen to you.
Fair?
It's not fair.
No, wait.
I never liked Jessica Biel.
No, I've never liked her either, but how is that fair? Because back in the day, Justin Timberlake sure did launch his solo career with Cry Me a River off of the relationship with Britney Spears, and the reason that people were so like shocked was there was an excerpt that was taken from the book, but apparently Britney Spears had an abortion in 2000 and Justin wasn't ready to be a father, but she said that it was something that they both agreed upon, but if she was like left to like herself about it, she wouldn't have done it.
It was a surprise, but for me it wasn't a tragedy. I love Justin so much. I always expected us to have a family together one day. This would just be much earlier than I would anticipated, but Justin definitely wasn't happy about the pregnancy. He said we weren't ready to have a baby in our lives, that we were way too young. If it had been left up to me alone, I never would have done it. And yet Justin was so sure that he didn't want to be a father.
So people are now thinking that that song, Every Time, the music video, if you watch it, everyone was thinking it was about Justin Timberlake. It was about the baby.
Yeah, that's so sad. I remember when that came out, I was in high school. I remember a friend's mom
song.
picking me up to take us to the skating rink.
Yeah.
And that was playing.
Britney Spears was my everything.
Yeah, you don't even
My
know,
mom
girl.
picked me up in the 5th grade and took me to downtown Disney. It was like after school, went to downtown Disney. We got in line at Virgin Megastore when it was still there. And I got to meet Britney Spears for the first time. Like, shake her hand.
Oh, I've heard stories, you guys. Nick used to give Britney Spears concerts.
I did. Oh no, when I was a child, I don't know how my parents didn't know I was gay. I would set up like milk crates in the living room and I would make little tickets and sell them, which would just be me like handing them over to my parents.
They knew you were gay.
They might not have.
They knew you were
I don't
gay.
know. But I would do a whole Britney Spears song and dance. I would set all my stuffed animals up. It was my thing.
It was a time to be there.
It was.
It was a time to be alive.
Little twinkle toes. I did see over on TikTok a lot of people are skeptical of how this like book is being launched because Britney Spears did an interview with People magazine and there are new photos of Britney Spears on the cover of it. So people are like, okay, but they're like photos from her vacation.
She's the one promoting it though.
Yeah, but it wasn't taken by like People magazine or anything like that, like by an actual photographer. It was just off like a cell phone. So that's the cover. But the interview, it wasn't like a sit down interview. It wasn't over the phone. They did it over email. So nobody actually spoke to Britney. So the fans, the stans, the Free Britney people are like worried now that this is just Britney's camp taking over this and people are not actually going to Britney.
Listen, I get people wanting to support Britney, but like, do we have to make up all these conspiracy theories? Like, can we just not do that? Because she's already been through enough. The people that are like dissecting everything, you remember the green screen conspiracies?
Yeah.
Like, it's nuts. Now, I do think that those knives are real. We're going to talk about more of that in my video because I think the knives are real.
You know what I was watching the other day? Someone did a comparison of how Britney dances in her living room compared to how she used to dance when she was on tours and like in her music videos. It's very similar. It just looks crazy to a lot of people because she's alone in her living room.
Probably just she remembers the steps, I'm sure, because she's a dancer. She's probably just doing the same shit that she would have done filming a music video.
It's so crazy how people back then were living for it because the dance moves, a lot of them were like kind of basic, let's be honest.
Well,
so a lot of people are living for it, but now Britney Spears in 2023, people are like, oh, something's going on.
Well, girl, she wasn't doing it with butcher knives.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the major difference.
She's only done that a few times.
Well, like two times now?
Oh my god, it reminds me of like, do you remember the iconic photos of, who was it? It was the lady that's married to Nick Lachey. What's her name?
Oh,
Vanessa
Manillo, yeah.
Vanessa Manillo and Lindsay Lohan, and they were in the kitchen and they had the knife. You know what I'm talking about? I don't think I can put it on the screen because I'll get they'll snatch the monetization away from me. But it was a good
Monet will
photo.
come.
If you know, let me know down in the comment section. So the next thing that I want to talk about is Amazon coming for every single influencer that does not know how to disclose properly, like the Tati Westbrook, we have the Jaclyn Hill, we have the Glamzilla, we have the Mikayla Nogueira,
Laura
we
Leach.
have Laura Leach. We have so many influencers to choose from that this email could be pertaining to. I received it as well because I do have an Amazon influencer thing, and I just wanted to read it to everyone because a lot of people are confused as to why like drama channels always talk about people not disclosing properly.
Because
it actually is against the law. Like they can get fined. I don't know how much it is. Like how much? 75,000?
I don't know.
It's a lot of money that they can get fined. It says, this is a recurring reminder that anytime you share an affiliate link, it is important to disclose that to your audience. They will trust you more if you are transparent about where you are directing them and why. To meet the influencer program's requirements, you must 1. Include a legally compliant disclosure with your links, and 2. Identify yourself on your site as an Amazon influencer with the language required by the operation agreement. To comply with the Federal Trade Commission FTC regulations, your link level disclosure must be 1. Clear. A clear disclosure could be as simple as paid link, hashtag ad, or hashtag commissions earned. 2. Conspicuous. The disclosure should be unavoidable and easily understandable by your audience. It should be placed near any affiliate link or product review in a location that customers will notice easily. They shouldn't have to hunt for it in a comment section or in a biography section of your profile page. Now that makes me think of like Jaclyn Hill as well as Tati Westbrook because people are like, it says it in their thing. Actually, Laura Lee as well. They're like, it says it in their description of their video. Yeah, you have to scroll all the way down to the bottom.
People just don't know what conspicuous means. It clearly means that it needs to be bold and easy to find.
I don't understand, like, still why it's so difficult for influencers to say, like, hey, I get a little commission if you shop with this link.
Because they don't really care about the shit they're saying, especially, I think, with Laura Lee. Because she'll promote anything. She was promoting She Glam. She had a collab with him, and she knows that makeup ain't good.
But it's like, why not be honest about the fact that you get a little kickback if someone uses your link? Because the people that are watching your video are obviously people that want to support you. So if they're like, hey, I don't want to buy whatever they're promoting over here, but you know what? I like this product.
You know what the problem is? You know why they don't disclose? They don't disclose because they know that so many other people that are in the beauty industry don't disclose, and they just promote products that they really don't care about. They're just doing it for a check. Literally. Look at Lashgate. Look at Mikayla at Lashgate. That's a perfect example of it.
Yep. So the email goes on with, in addition, the operating agreement requires that the following statement clearly and conspicuously appears on your site. As an Amazon influencer, I earn from qualifying purchases. For social media user-generated content, this statement must be associated with your account. And then they put like the links to like the actual FTC and all of that.
Good.
So do you think that Jaclyn Hill, Tati Westbrook, the Laura Lees, Glamzilla, I think that Glamzilla has started putting like hashtag ad and all of that. Mikayla's done it sometimes.
You know who hasn't?
Jaclyn.
Laura Lee, Jaclyn Hill, Tati. Out of all of them, I'm really the most surprised by Tati. That's actually really shocking to me. I've never looked at Tati for the sponsorships or anything like that, but I know for a fact that Laura Lee has for years now not disclosed, and she won't address it.
So with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. We hope that you did enjoy it. Please leave us a pumpkin emoji down below because we are in spooky season.
Love spooky season.
It's so spooky. We need to start watching scary movies.
We haven't been watching scary movies, but we have been watching, I think is it John Carpenter? There's a show that Vanessa's been having us watch.
The Neighborhood Screams.
Oh, yeah. And
something Screams. I don't know what it is.
We watched it last
honestly,
night.
I think it's kind of boring.
The first one, it was very brutal, very gory. Like, what that man was doing to those women was terrible, but I liked it.
If you guys have any recommendations for something scary for us to watch, please let us know down below, and we will see you guys all in our next video. Bye.